Yo, what up? This is gonna be One Piece chapter 946. Queen versus Big Mom. This is gonna be interesting. Oh no, versus Olin. So yeah, the Queen fight. Let's see. This is kind of like a fight between the queens. Hmm. So in this one, we see Queen just get absolutely destroyed by Big Mom, but luckily, I mean, but he's kind of durable because he didn't get one shot by Big Mom, as you know, it takes him a few hits until he eventually chokes. And like, pretty much gets done in. Yeah, and then in the midst of the chaos, Kid and Killer are saved because they were drowning, but because of I think the way Big Mom throws what you call Queen, it kind of rescues them and breaks the whole tub that they were in, and they barely survive. And with that, what happens? Yeah, Queen actually reverts back to his original form. So I was like, damn, like Big Mom really did him in like that. And then we learn about how the communications in Wano is actually pretty primitive, and what they have is they got a boss snail, and that and all the smaller snails kind of have to go through that network. So it's like the main networking. And this is because of Kaibru. I don't know why he knows this, but I guess he's been there a while, and because of that, he knew where the boss nail was, and he took it out to kind of what do you call it? Prevent communications from Wano, so it completely ruins the enemies because they got no communications now, and because they were trying to tell Kaido that Big Mom is here, but they couldn't because none of the transponder snails were working. So with that, that was pretty good of Kaibru, but I still don't trust the guy. But then the biggest thing, right? So the whole reason why Olin wanted to actually go in there was to get some more food. So once you list the lid on the, what was she looking for? The food she was looking for. The oshiris. Once she lifts the lid on the oshiris, right, and she sees it's empty, she completely changes. She gets pissed, and you can see everyone just running away because they know what's gonna happen. Like, and then the funny part is when Luffy's like, "Oh, I like to eat more of that again." Man, the oshiruku was delicious, and well, when Luffy says that, Big Mom kind of overhears that, and then she's like, "You were the culprit," so she kind of blames Luffy, and all her anger is now directed at Luffy. But we can see that because Big Mom has reverted into her old self, this she's kind of turned into a pure, what's it called, a pure person, but it's kind of like a violent pureness. So like her actions and her methods don't really align that well. So like the reason why she's looking for food is because, let me find it, the quote. Hmm. Give me a second. Yeah, I wanted to share what's it called? Those townspeople treated me so nicely even though they were poor. So I wanted to bring back a lot of orishiki to share with them. I wanted to share with everyone. So her actions, like, no, her intent is noble, but her actions are a bit questionable. Like, this is literally what she used to be like, so like a pure innocence and ignorance as well at the same time. Now, look at all the damage she's causing. But yeah, she's just like a massive child now. And with this though, um, Big Mom starts to attack Luffy and the old dude, Hagoromo, and they still got their collars on, so they can't be leaving the zone. But Big Mom kind of forces them out the zone, and in this split moment, Luffy actually grabs his and Hagoromo's collar and he throws it up in the air. And this is very reminiscent of the time where Rayleigh took off the slave collar. And yeah, it's like almost the exact same thing. So I guess it's a throwback to that era. But with that, Luffy has unlocked a new haki, like the whole thing has been trying out to do, and you know classic, he learns it in the nick of time. But then as Hagoromo does it, um, only went back to Nakoni. Only went back to Nakona with one's true strength bloom. So I guess Luffy was backed into the corner because it was certain life or death with those collars on. Those collars would have definitely killed both of them. So in that moment, he was backed into the corner. So that's how he kind of had a glimpse into that haki. But now he wants him to fight Luffy. He wants Luffy to fight Big Mom, which is kind of stupid. But I guess this is kind of a good situation for Luffy because now he's backed into a corner, so his true powers will arise to the top, and his hidden potential will come through. And then he's got the whole stance. Do you remember? Oh, I forgot what that guy was called. The big dude who kind of who Luffy fought in Shabundi arc. The big burly dude with the yeah, but him. You know, he's kind of got that pose that he had, the whole stance with the two arms, and he was like deflecting Luffy. So I guess this is what he's going to try to do to Big Mom now. Come at me, Emperor. So I want to see how this fight's going to go down. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, I'm quite hyped to see how Luffy handles this situation the next time.